Hi, my name is Dominic Scott. I am 51 years old. I am married to Brian Scott, and together we have five beautiful children between us. Michael, who's 33, Emmanuel, that's 27, Brandy LaJoy, that's 20, and the two that we have together, Taylor Justice, 11, and Promise Zoe is 10. We've been married now for 15 years. We pastored a church called Good Life International Church in Lawrenceville, Georgia. We pastored that for 8 years. My husband is a current entertainer project manager for one of the top companies here in Atlanta, Turner Broadcasting, as well as he is a prominent up-and-coming leader in iMarkets Live, where he teaches people from all over the world how to trade on the Forex market. And I actually work with him part-time in that business, and together we run all over the country, as well as we do weekly meetings. And my primary focus in the business is our marketing and imaging. So together we have created a foundation called Prison Inc., where we teach ex-offenders how to market on the Forex market using cryptocurrency and Ethereum and different country currencies and pairs, as well as Pretty Girl Trade, where I personally teach stay-at-home moms or single moms or women how to trade and understand, how the Forex market works. Whew, that was a lot. And then I have a spa boutique here in Snellville, Georgia. I actually have one here in Snellville and one in Miami. I've owned and operated this business now for a little bit over 6 years. And recently, in the last 2 years, I have launched an addition or a new baby to it called the Academy. And in the Academy program, I am teaching stay-at-home single moms, women who want to transition from one career to another career, how to open a six-figure laser lipo business in less than 30 days. And this year, for 2019, we're really all hands on deck, geared up, because we're looking to launch our online portion of this course, as well as expand the educational part into our Miami location. So we have a lot going on. Yeah. So what did I do, or what have I been doing? Well, as I shared with you, because my husband and I pastor a church here for Good Life International Church for 8 years, we were fortunate enough to land on a show called TLC Sisterhood. It was a show about five pastor wives, and pretty much what we do and how we overcome and who we are, who we were. The show was casted for about 8 episodes. We had an average of over 600,000 viewers. During that time, I actually owned and operated a chain of boutiques, and one of the boutiques were actually focused or featured on the show several times. And I do a lot of styling, or did a lot of styling during this time, from about 2000 to last year, where I shut down the last boutique. Just became a lot. But I did a lot of styling for a lot of local celebrities here, from the Braxtons to Tiny T.I.'s wife for Hustle, Mama D from Love and Hip Hop, so Mimi Falls. I've styled a lot of high-end female celebrities here. I gotta sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. And I don't want to restart this video, so forgive me, okay? Okay. So I've styled a lot of celebrity wives here and a lot of top CEO officials here in Atlanta. But, it's time to move on. And so that's how I fell into TLC, Butterfly Effect Spa. I've been running that business for well over 6 years now. But prior to that, I was sharing with you guys that I did own and operate a tutoring company. I made my first $1 million somewhere in my 40s. I refuse to tell you which year, but I was able to do that. As a result of that, the company took some major blows, and because I was the owner, the founder, the chief in charge, I was held responsible, and I was sentenced to do some time away in prison. When I came back home, my business was lost. My marriage was struggling. All our properties were taken or seized. fundings were seized or threatened to be seized. Rooms that I once walked in and owned or could just see my face that I was immediately allowed access, those doors were closed to me and my husband. Our children, were, picked on. We just suffered a really big public humiliation. And it was really, really hard for our family to overcome that. But together we did. And I've been home now for 3 years. And our restoration path has been full of fights. But one that I can honestly say that myself and with my family help, especially my husband, we have been able to conquer them all, from fighting to get our marriage back, which is a constant struggle in itself to stay married and happily married, to a blended family of 5 children. Our youngest daughters suffered a lot with me being out of the home, to, like I said before, we are a blended family. So we have baby fathers in, we have baby mothers in, and ex-wives in, and ex-husbands in. So it's a lot to kind of balance and get all of that together. Restoration of our name back in the clergy community. So we've been rebuilding that. To the point that we're now being invited again to speak at local churches and speak on different platforms that we have experience and exposure to. And that really, quite frankly, my husband and I, we were the first marketplace ministers that were documented. How about that? And so allowing us back into our own playground. Thanks, clergy. Anyway. From battling of that to restoring our name back in the community, because that's very, very important to us, to rebuilding our businesses and getting back on to 7-figure living, which we are fighting for every day. And it has been a struggle, but we have overcome them all together. And so when I heard about this show, which really made me interested in it, because quite honestly, I've had people to want to, show me again or put me back on another show. A lot of my followers and fans are, always inboxing me. We need you back on TV. I miss you. What's going on? I wanted my story to be told properly. So when I heard about this opportunity, I was definitely excited. For a lot of reasons, but one of the main reasons that is dear important to me is that I woke up at the age of 50 and 2 things happened. I realized that I didn't look like Big Mama. Yay! I love my Big Mama now, so don't get it twisted. But y'all know what I'm saying, right? And I woke up angry because at 50, I didn't even have 50% of my retirement. And I was very angry, very pissed off, and I broke some phones and broke some dishes, and I was totally angry with my husband, with the world. I felt like everybody had screwed me. I was mad with the judge that sentenced me. I was mad with the people that wouldn't testify for me. I was just pissed off. And I had to work through all of that baggage. I had to work through all of that to become the person that can sit here and tell you honestly today that it's over, and that I was able to turn it around. And so everything that I do in my business, everything that I do in my life, everything that I do in my marriage is to be an encouragement, a testament for women that are over 50, that just because you're 50, life is not over. It is just beginning, and that they can start again. And so I'm super excited for that. I fought very, very hard to be at this place. I've, rebranding and rebuilding oneself and tearing down things of yourself that you thought was really good or you thought was really great, and making new friends at the new playground. It's a lot, but I'm proud to say that it can be done. And I just want to be that beacon in everything that I do, in all my posting and all my social media. Just that one female, that one sister, 2 sisters, period, white, black, Asian, I don't care. You're my sister if you're a female. To say, you can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Life is not over at 50. It's just beginning. So this is my story. I'm excited about the opportunity. I hope that I get selected, or at least get an opportunity to meet you guys and see what we could do. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm a team player. I come to the game with the game. And that's all I can say right now. I am Dominic Scott, and Say hello to 50. Bye-bye.